everybody, welcome back to another episode of Goose Creek Outdoors. We are on location and I'm marking. We're at a little local pond. I actually had done a trout video here. Come on, bite again. Trout video here called Hardwater Rainbows. Check it out. But today I wasn't really going to do a video. Decided to do one because I'm getting into some gills, some bluegills. So beautiful day out. It's like in the 50s. Not even using the hut. So set that back down. So what I'm using today is just a little tungsten Wonder Bread colored jig. Oh, we got something coming around the jig now. Come on. Just dead sticking right now, just to see what they'll do. Went away. Oh, now it's coming back. It's right below it. Let's give it a little jig, see what it does. Oh, here comes another one. I'm only fishing in 7.7 feet of water. It went away. Coming up from the bottom. There we go. Oh, this one feels like it might be a rainbow. No. Wow. I am shocked. I haven't caught a bass out of here in forever. Little largemouth bass. Just a little guy. Send that back down. So this is what I'm using. Just a little Wonder Bread tungsten jig. Tipped off with a mealworm. So we're going to get hooked back up and get back down there, see what else we can catch. So here's a picture of the gill. And you just saw the largemouth, so let's see what else we can catch. Maybe we'll just make this a pond hopping day. We got another. All right, so super awesome. We've caught a bluegill, we've caught a bass. Usually all I catch out of here is rainbows and the occasional bullhead. A couple years ago they drained it and tried to get rid of the population of bullheads, and of course there still is, but what I think what we're going to do is we're going to sit it out here for a little bit, and then there's another pond that I like to bass fish, and my daughter got a Masterclass Wyoming bluegill out of it. Oh, wasn't last year, it was the year before, and might see if we can catch into some larger bluegill. They can get upwards of 8 to 10 inches up there. So beautiful day like this, who knows what we could find. So I actually caught my Masterclass largemouth bass out of there, and so maybe we'll get lucky today. So catch something like that. You know, those kind of fish usually don't get very big here in Wyoming, at least not around in our part. So to catch something of that size, I know a lot of people that are in the Midwest are thinking that's tiny. Well, for us it's large. We're a trout fishery, so that's what we normally go after. So anyways, we'll stick it out here for a little bit and see if we can catch another fish. If we can't, we'll go hop to that other pond, do a little in-town pond hopping ice fishing. This Wonder Bread jig does pretty good up here today. Let's check our bait. Oh, we still got bait. Like I said, we're only fishing in 7.7 feet of water. The most that I've seen around in this area is maybe, I think out a little ways away. Oh, here we go again. It gets to about 12 feet. If we can catch this fish, we'll give this about another 10-15 minutes, and then we'll do some pond hopping. It's not very far ahead, just east of here. East or west? West of here, sorry. Need to get my directions. Head west here, up by our hospital, and see if we can get into some largemouth or some gills. I'd really like to get into a nice gill up there. Just don't do a lot of that kind of fishing. I spent a lot of time the last couple of years bass fishing. Here we go. Alright, so I had some storage issues, so went in deleted. So I'll piece some of this together. So last couple of years I spent a lot of time bass fishing, and to get largemouth Wyoming masterclass you had to get a 16-inch or bigger largemouth bass, and I finally got that this last year on Father's Day. In fact, in my intro, that bass that I'm holding up is that 16-inch. It was like 16 and a quarter, just barely hit it. It was a great Father's Day gift to myself, essentially. So we'll spend some time here and see if we can coax another fish up through this ice hole, and then we'll do some pond hopping. We're only in, I don't know if you can see that, the sun is just, it's a beautiful day out. We're only in 7.5 foot of water. And like I said, just a little pond. Little pond. And the next pond we'll go to is not much bigger than this one. So it seems I need to rebuild my mount. I use the boat transducer. I just bought this a couple years ago, and I switched from my bucket here to my kayak, and it works great with the boat transducer. I haven't had the need to buy the $120 Garmin ice transducer. Well, we got one suspended a little bit. Oh, now I'm getting chased. Here we go. Let's see what we have here. Let's get this out of the water. And we're on third species today. Man, I wish I would have gotten that bluegill on video. So what do we got here? We got a little rainbow trout, just a little guy. So that's awesome. 3 species. We've gotten the bluegill, we've gotten, it's like a pumpkin seed, and then we got a largemouth bass, and we got a rainbow trout, all out of the same little pond. Isn't that awesome? All right, let me grab you, and we'll actually get a release out on the video. Oh, go back down, go back down. All right. All right, well, I think we'll pack it up here, and we will see what this other pond has to offer for ice fishing. Like I said, it's just a spur of the moment video, just because I caught something that I haven't caught out here in years, and just sparked me into, hey, let's go try a little ice fishing pond hopping. So got 3 fish out of here. See if we could beat that in that other pond on such a beautiful day. So stay tuned. I'll see you at the next pond. All right, we are walking to the second pond, and this is the pond. There's 2 actual ponds. There's one right here, you can kind of see the snow, and then there's one over there, and at our fairgrounds here. And this is right next to our hospital, and we'll see what we can get out of here. Like I said, there is decent for us here in Northern Wyoming largemouth bass. I catch a lot of 14, 15-inch largemouth out of here, and we'll see what we can do today. So let me get out here. I'm gonna pop some holes. It looks like some people have fished out here. We'll see what we can do. I see a few older spots. Hopefully this water isn't too, or this ice ain't too bad. We had good 6-8 inches on that last pond, so we'll see how it is here. It's a little soft around the edges, so see you soon, and we'll be out here on the ice. So we're in about 8 feet of water, with everything dropped down from the fish finder at 7.4. Like I said, here we've caught bluegill and we've caught largemouth bass. So let's see if we can get something going on here. Let me adjust you a little. There we go. And so we're still with the Wonder Bread jig. Now, like I said, I fished here quite a bit, so I'm going to give this a little bit. If that doesn't work, then I'm going to move to some plastics jigs and see if that works. But our mission here is to at least catch one fish here. And I'm betting jigging is probably going to be the key to fishing this place. Just because every time I catch bass out here, it's with a moving bait. So this pond really likes just a weightless Texas rig. Tied up. We'll get another jig on it, probably with some kind of plastic. And I did a good job. I forgot to put it underneath the spool. For some reason, my little clam pull here got something going on with the bail on my reel. You gotta take that apart. Either it's dirty and not wanting to move, or something broken, and we'll find out. And I hope the audio on this video isn't too bad. Alright, so we got a little plastic with a jig head on it. Drop down. See if that can't coax something out. We really need to change the line on this reel. It's got such a bad spiral on it. There's something around 5 feet. Alright, so I've been doing some switching around. Getting low on my battery, so I kind of got to watch it out a little bit, but just angle there. So I just switched to a jigging ramp. I got a pole set up over there that I'm watching. Hopefully and get a bite. Doesn't look like it. Let's see if we can get so as you can see, I kind of got it right off the bottom there. Oh, yeah, I think that's just, I don't think that's a fish. Alright, well, maybe. The bottom seems to be moving a little bit. I don't know. We'll see. If I get a bite on it, we get a bite on it. If not, we'll try something else. We're going to give it about 15 more minutes, and then I think I'm going to call it quits here for the day. So, hey everybody. Well, we're not on the ice anymore. I am at home, and that last pond just didn't work out. I have not been able to ever catch a fish on that pond while ice fishing. Water has to warm up, and then that gets the bass going and whatnot, and I might be full of crap and not know what I'm talking about, but that's what it seems like, at least for that little pond. I did find a section that was about 10 foot of water. Most of the water was about 4 foot to 8 foot, so I did find one little deep spot, and that's where I had the only bite. But it wasn't a bad day fishing. Wasn't a great day fishing, but it was a good day because we caught 3 different ones. I showed the picture of the bluegill that I had caught right before starting to film. I haven't seen bluegill in them since I was a kid. I'm 38 years old now, and I have never seen a bluegill in that pond since I was like 10 or younger. So it's been a long time since I've seen a bluegill in there. Not to say that there hasn't been, but we used to fish bluegill in there a lot when we were kids, right after they actually built that pond. I have never caught a largemouth bass out of that pond, So that was really cool to get a largemouth out of there. I know it wasn't a very big largemouth, but still, I caught a largemouth out of it. And then to catch a rainbow. So 3 species, 1 little pond, and not a bad day. Got to visit 2 different places, got to do some fishing. All in all, it's not bad. I got out on some hard water and it was good. I caught fish. So thanks for watching, and like and subscribe. I am going to be posting more videos. Hopefully get on kind of a little regiment with it, some kind of outdoor related video, and please share. Let me know. Thanks as always for watching Goose Creek Outdoors.